Alright, everybody, what's going on? Happy Monday evening if you're on my side of the world. If you're on the other side of the world, good morning, good afternoon, and as always, welcome to the stream. I'm Al Rivers, and we are playing some City Skylines 2 tonight, and we are back in our city here, which we still have to name, by the way. So if you got a name that you want to suggest, go ahead and put it in the live chat, or if this video's already gone live, or it's already posted after the live stream, just go ahead and leave a comment, join the Discord, put your suggestion in there. Let's make it happen. I think we can make it happen. But in the meantime, we're back in the city of what shall we name it-ville. So yeah, it needs a name. It needs a name, and I need some suggestions because I like making these community builds. So let's make it all about the community. But tonight, we're going to make it all about using our info views because as we experienced last stream and the stream before, we are struggling to get customers at a lot of our businesses. We keep getting the not enough customers notifications for a lot of our commercial businesses. People are complaining about taxes. Got a lot of issues that we got to sort out. So if we X out of here, pull this up, you'll see that, all right, people are happy about having spacious homes, so a lot of single family homes. But we've got unreliable healthcare coverage and unreliable internet service. Now, last time, we also put one of these radio masts down, so it's working pretty well. Not too bad. But the coverage range isn't all that great. It only reaches up to about here, so if we pull that info view up, it's around here somewhere. Telecom, here we go. So yeah, we're not covering everybody. So just half of our population, probably even less than half, is actually getting pretty decent internet service or communication coverage. So we're going to be looking at that today. We are also going to be looking at education because, as you can see, we have pretty decent capacity for elementary and high schools, but looks like we're going to need a college soon because we got 1,225 people that are eligible now. We also got to look at our coverage because I believe I set it so that the school only services Cedar Square, which is this district over here. So we can get started with that. Let's go ahead and take a look and make sure that this is actually covering the entire city by selecting operating districts. And this is a funky view. Let's go ahead and close out of the info view. As we can see, it's only, well, it wasn't really covering all of that. So let's go ahead and make sure it covers everything. So that way we get the coverage that we need. Go back to education. Got a little bit more, I want to say we have a little bit more coverage there. Let's take a look at our high school as well. Let's go ahead and select those operating districts. Another thing that'll come in handy as well is our budget. So if we remember, I lowered our education budget down to 70%. With a little trial and error, I have realized the error of my ways and setting the budget a little too low. So when you have a lower budget, and I think I explained this in the last stream, when you have a lower budget, you're kind of decreasing the efficiency of the education process that the students can get from these schools. So make sure that you have it set a little higher than bare minimum because it'll help out a little bit better. We go back into our education tab. Like I said, we've got capacity to have a college, so we'll add one of those. Our city welfare center doesn't reach the entire city again. So let's double check and make sure that is covering every district. And as we can see here, we are not. So we are only covering Cedar Square and Vermont Square, which are our two largest districts, and we didn't cover Archer Bluff, which is our newest one, or Aspendale. So if we add these, in theory, we should see these red network lines go away. And there we go. That's worked. So we'll go ahead and add all the districts in there. One other thing we can do is just remove the operating districts altogether and make sure that it just covers the entire city. But once the city starts to get a little bit bigger, we'll want to have kind of their own little centralized government and admin buildings. So for now, we're just going to keep it like this. But we can see we got a little bit more coverage. Hopefully that means people are a little happier. Not quite. But taking baby steps toward the right direction, right? Alright, so police coverage. Here we do want to make sure as well. We don't have any operating districts that they're limited to, so that's good. Going back into our info view, let's go ahead and take a look at healthcare because a lot of people are complaining about that. So, medical clinic, we've got one. We've already increased the depot, the ambulance depot. So let us increase the coverage locations. And it looks like that won't really help. So what we may have to do is either build or upgrade to a hospital a little closer into the city center, which I think we should have some level up points. Let's take a look. Or some development points, I should say. So if we go into health, yeah, we've got 8 points available to us, so we could essentially do that. Alright, so let's see if we can find a good spot for it. Oh, one other thing we could do is add a children's clinic, extension wing, just to get more students coming in here. And obviously, we can build these off to the side. Whoops. There we go. Let's turn off our info view. There we go, so we can see what we're doing. Let's go ahead and add it off here to the side like that. And let's go ahead and add our extension wings. It's going to cost us a little bit more money, but I'm totally okay with that. Again, we're trying to increase the productivity and efficiency of these services. So if we take a look now, we got 1,500 capacity. We got 524 students. It hasn't really done a whole lot for healthcare, though. Alright, let's try to find our clinic again. Alright, it's way out here. Now, I could move this a little closer into the city, so why don't we do that? Have a little better coverage out here, but again, we're kind of failing another sector. So instead of doing that, I think we're just going to add another one. And probably add it up here somewhere. And then we'll make a road connection down here, so that way we have better access to it from all corners. So let's go ahead and build a road. As such. We got our poo chute there. There you go. Alright, it's funny that I still have that, because I should have unlocked the waste treatment plant. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, So water, waste treatment, or water treatment plant. Let's go ahead and get that. And we'll place it out here with our recycling center. Oh, but wait a second. Gotta see if we have underground water. We do not. Awesome. Okay. Perfect. So let's go ahead and plop this right over here. And now we can get rid of this little poo chute over here. Let's get rid of that. We can get rid of sewage line now. So let's get rid of that. Perfect. There we are. Now if we go into our info view, we should have, yep, a ton of capacity for sewage treatment. Now, one other thing I'm curious about is I know we had the power connection. I'm not sure if we have a sewage or water connection to our outside areas. So yeah, there's the power. And it appears we do not have sewage or water. So we're not going to be able to make that trade. I wish we could. Let me make sure I don't have that wrong. Let's take a look here. Ah, okay, yeah, I gotta grow the city out to the edge of the map. That's the only way we can make it work. So, not gonna worry about that right now. You know, probably not a good idea to take in other people's sewage anyway, especially when our city is just starting. Electricity, we are taking electricity from outside. Oh, we are actually exporting electricity. Nice. Fantastic. Love it. Traffic we can work on. Ah, so, okay. Now, if you remember, we were having issues with our commercial district not having enough customers. Part of that is because those customers have nowhere to park. Sure, these businesses have little parking lots, but it really doesn't help a whole lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw in a parking lot right over here. So if we go into our roads tab and add a small parking lot, we're going to keep it separate from the housing by a little bit. Let's just go ahead and remove that zoning there. Move the zoning over on this side. And we'll just do a little bit of detailing back here just to hide some of the noise that's going to inevitably make its way up. Can I? There we go. Put beech trees, pine, poplar. Let's go with the poplar trees. Or alder. Oh, nope, poplar. Cool thing is, once these trees begin to mature, or once the city gets older, we'll see those trees grow, grow, and grow, and grow, and grow. Pine tree. There we go. Right. So hopefully that helps our situation a little bit. Got some funky terrain stuff going on here. I don't think I'm going to be able to make these adjustments. Yeah. Let's get rid of that real quick. Soften this up a little bit. And we'll put that parking lot back on. And yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Another thing I wanted to do, and something that was kind of messing, well, I wouldn't say messing up, but I was doing incorrectly last stream, was how I was upgrading the roads. So you see, if I upgrade this road up to 3-lane asymmetric road, it puts the 2 lanes in one direction. Well, all you got to do is click and drag in the direction that you want the 2 lanes to be in, and it'll be fine, just like that. Cool. And we can see our textures coming in, and we are back. All right. Cool. So we'll see if that fixes our issue or not. It's probably going to take a little bit for that to happen, but we'll just kind of wait it out and see. Let's go ahead and make sure. Oh, we don't have a road maintenance depot. That might actually help traffic issues as well. So let's go ahead and add one of these bad boys. Add you out here. Yeah. Sweet. Right. Working with 114% efficiency. I love that. Love that. Okay. Oops. Alright, so we got that going. Let's go back into our info view. Oh, we got a ton of trucks going out. Oh, what is that going to do to the traffic flow? Let's take a look. If anything. You definitely see these trucks doing something because they're going and they're stopping. Maybe they're fixing the roads. Could be that there are potholes. They're fixing those potholes. If that's the case, awesome. Love it. My roads must have been falling apart for them all to be red. Oh, yeah, actually. That's nuts. I didn't know that. You can actually see the cracks in the road. That is awesome. That is awesome. Alright, so let's compare... Oh, perfect, right here. Let's compare this area. So we've got... Ooh, that road's all destroyed. This one's all destroyed. This one was green. So, let's go ahead and slow this down. Let's follow this truck. Watch it do its thing. Ah, did you see that? Alright, hopefully I'll stay zoomed in a little bit more. But hopefully this one goes straight. Alright, let's watch the street. Ah, yep. All the little jagged edges have gone away. That is awesome. I didn't know they could do that. I didn't know the roads actually showed imperfections like that. So hopefully see this one go green. Yep, there it goes. Dang, that's sick. Loving that, loving that. Perfect. So like I said, they're going to do their thing around the city, make sure our roads are a little bit safer, a little bit better condition. Electricity, we're exporting electricity, we already knew that. Water trade, we can't quite do that yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. Healthcare. Crematorium. Should probably have one. But looking at our healthcare, it is in poor state. So we should probably still move this medical clinic a little closer this way. Now we're recovering these areas effectively, and we'll probably add another one out here and make this roadway connection so that way we can service both Archer Bluff and Aspendale effectively. Garbage, we're doing just fine. Processing is a little slow, actually. I shouldn't say that's fine. No garbage accumulation, which is good. So let's go ahead and click on this, take a look, and we got a ton of trash stored. Alright. So let us look at our services tab. To garbage management. We're at 104%. We're gonna give them a little bit more. It's 210%. Got a lot of trash to cover or collect. We've got recycling. Yep. Orchard Bluff. It's got recycling and heavy traffic ban. Aspendale. Got recycling, energy consumption, speed bumps. Alright. Yep. We're all good. There at least. Fire and rescue, we already looked at that. That's okay. So let's hop on healthcare and death care. So first off, let's look at our crematorium because we actually don't have that yet. So let's go into our development tab. And if we go into healthcare death care, we can unlock that. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And I know we're going to want to unlock our university, so we're going to unlock that. And do want to get trains going here eventually. Let's take a look at our map tiles and see where our closest train line is. Transportation. Closest train is way out here. So it's out here. Dang. That's pretty far. These are all roads. It's a plane. Oof, we got a long way to get our trains connected. So, that doesn't mean that we can't use trains within our own city. But let's not focus on that tonight. Sports parks, no. Post sorting facility, telecom tower, we know that was an issue. Don't have enough points to unlock that yet. Large roads, not too concerned about that quite yet. Let's unlock the emergency battery station. That way we can eventually get to geothermal plant. Maybe not yet, actually. Let's see. Oh, I didn't want to do university yet. I already had college. No, I got the wrong one. Alright. Well, that's fine. We'll deal with it. We'll survive. Alright. So let's get back in here. I'm realizing now that the school area doesn't have to be this large. Where is the middle of this road here? Find it. Alright, let's turn off snapping to zone length. Oh, I guess it's there. Sweet. That worked out. Now we can add some more much needed housing in this area. So we still have quite a housing deficit. So as you can see, we don't have a lot of zoning plots on this road, Beach Street. Now, in City Skylines 1, what you would do is you would easily go into the road tool and select it to remove zoning, but we don't have that capability yet. Or, not sure if it's coming, but we don't have it at this time. Um, so, kind of like how we used to do it before we had that capability on CS1, just use a pathway or a fence to kind of break the zoning from that road. As you can see, after we remove that path, it still leaves the zoning on this other road. So no need to rezone that area. Same thing here. Boom. Now we have all our zoning on this road right there. If we want to remove zoning on this road, same thing. Let's go in there, remove that. Whoops. Cool. Just like that. Alright, and before we start zoning, let's take a look at what we've got here. So we've got the pitched roof, so that's European. Pitched roof, EU. So let's go ahead and make sure we got EU. Yep. And it seems like it reset after we started messing with the rest of that area. But no biggie. We can go in there and fix it. Do the same thing over here. This time, we're going to get to it a little quicker. Just like that. Get our path. Plop that path down right there. Get rid of that. Get our zone tool. And there we go. Now we're going to hide this a little bit. Some bushes, some alders. Ooh. A pine tree. I should say a pine sapling. Doesn't even have its leaves yet. That's coming in there. Right. So where are we now? Okay. So we got all this where we can zone more residential in. Let's just go ahead and do that. Let's get the residential on the side streets. We may even dial back some of this commercial down a little bit. Just because we have way too much commercial now. I think our residents are begging for parking as well. So I think we're going to give them back their parking after we took it away. And let's go ahead and see if that makes them happy again. Alright, we got our first car parked there. We'll see how it goes. Alright. We won't zone there. And same thing, let's go ahead and grab our path here. Grab our zoning tool. Boom. I think we should zone down here a little bit more. Kind of neat. Let's do that. So, top tip for using the soften terrain tool, instead of dragging it from the bottom, you want to drag it from the top, and that's going to give you that smoother elevation transition that we really want. So we're going to grab this height, drag this out, then again smooth it out from the top, smooth it out from the top. There we go, just like that. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab our road tool. Oh, it's a little lumpy there. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. That's a little better. So let's grab our road tool. Let's come out from here. Bring it out 90 degrees. And this is where we're going to... Alright, we're going to bring this out 90 degrees. Oops, there you go. And this is where we're gonna curve around. Let's get our, yeah, there we go. So we're gonna use the continuous curve tool. See if we can make this connection. Do it from up here instead. And let's take a look at that drop. Make sure it's not too crazy. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and redo that. Alright, do our continuous loop. There we go. Actually, let's fix that. Our terrain tool. Grab this point. Let's make our brush a little smaller. We'll just grab and drag from there. And once we get our road in, oops, I keep pressing the wrong one. Oops. Go. We're gonna try to use the complex curve tool. Let's see if I can make this work. Nope. Nope. Alright. We're just gonna do the continuous tool. What the? Whoops. I don't know why that goes up. What did I do wrong here? There we go. Nothing, I didn't do anything wrong. Perfect. Everything is just fine. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, let's take a look at our terrain again. What we're going to do is grab this height here. And we're just going to drag up. Drag up. Let's actually make this brush a little larger. There we go. Soften this up a bit. There we go. Then we're going to see what this incline or this grade is. It's a 10% grade. That's pretty steep. So that's one of those types of grades where you get the signs that say no trucks over 2 tons or 4 tons. Let's see. How do we want to do this? How should we do this? Well, we can bring this across. Bring this down to about here. Grab our elevation tool. We're going to do quite a bit of terraforming in this area. Let's grab this height here, drag that across. Actually, where is our, here we go, soften terrain tool? Go just to about there. Let's try this again. Go to about there. Drag this out. We're going to go in here, mess with this terrain a little bit. That. Soften this up, soften that up. Okay, I think I'm making this work. Yeah, I think this is working, right? Yeah. Oops. Ah. Let's pause this for a second. There we go. That looks a little nicer. Then here we can go ahead and add a stop sign. Just control the speed of traffic. Now we can go and do some zoning. But first, let's make sure. I think this medium, yeah, medium EU. So we'll go ahead and grab some medium EU housing, drag that all the way across. Then same thing to get our zoning on this road. Add a path here. And we're just going to just as easily delete that path and zone in some more residential. Now, if you remember, this was a crap area for people to want to live. So we're going to have to make it a little bit more livable out here. Part of that is going to be with buses and other services. So we can see people are living a little closer out here. Why do I have that selected? Because we got our bus line that stops right over here. So we just kind of make it a little bit more worthwhile to live out here. Now, some people were complaining about entertainment earlier. You can see the nearest park is way out there. It's not very close. Let's take a look at what else we have access to. National Gallery of Art, Botanical Garden, Fountain Plaza. Those are all going to be a little too big. So I think, honestly, if we get a small park in here, it'll make people happy. Because they've got nothing. So let's grab it from this side. But let's do a little terraforming first. There we go. Then we'll throw in our small park right here on the corner. So that way gives people something to look, look like a vista point. Whoa, 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 whoa. Going down here. Let's go ahead and hide all this. There you go. So that'll be your view from the park, right? Can't complain about that. Yeah, look gorgeous on a clear day like today. Yeah, looks very nice. And I zone in the wrong type of housing. Let's fix that. Click and drag. Actually, won't put anything there. What we'll do, got this small playground. We can put a small playground there. Kind of a little bit of an extension there for residents. We'll add another zone there. Now, another thing I want to do is lower the zoning type as we go down into or closer to the water. So we've got our medium density zones here. I want to start doing low density. Let's go ahead and look at our terrain again. Alright, so let's grab this point here. Just from here, we're going to drag up. Same thing, we're going to drag up. Drag up. Let's go ahead and flatten a little bit more of this. Soften that a little bit. Soften that a little bit too much. There you go. There we go. Okay. Alright, so I think through here, we're not going to have parking. Not thrilled about the idea of having parking in this area. So I'm not going to have zoning on this street. I'm going to have it all on this area back here. So let's go ahead and get back to this. That's still super steep. Alright, we'll do steps. We'll do steps. So let's grab this point here. That'll be our next step. This, right, let's use this height. That'll be our next step. And then this height will be its own down here. Kind of like how we did it over on the other side. But still want to grab this height. There you go. Up from there. There we go. Perfect. Let's put a road in here just to mark the area. Here. There we go. Grab from this point. About centered there. There we go. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's about like a hill in San Francisco. There we go. Alright, perfect. Sweet. Alright, so we've got all that now. Now we can kind of adjust our zoning like we did in the other areas. So let's go ahead and start right out here. Alright, same thing. We're going to put our pathway here to block off zoning from the top. And hopefully, yeah, still have it. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. We have to build a path here as well. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. There we go. All fixed. We're just going to do these 3 deep zones. So again, we don't want to encroach too much into the terrain there. Hey chat, thanks for the likes by the way. Sorry I haven't been paying attention much over there, but thank you so much. I appreciate the love. If you're joining in for the first time, feel free to introduce yourself too. Oops. Alright, so we got some of that. Go ahead and fix Mulberry Lane. Use our continuous road tool. Stop that there. Keep pressing the wrong button. Sorry about that. Alright, we're going to zone 2x2 buildings up here, and down here we'll just do 2x2s as well. And here we can make this connection. Oh, let's try to make that connection. There we go. Fantastic. I love that it's only going to let us zone there. Silly game. Don't you know I know your tricks? Wait a tick. I know your tricks. I know your tricks. I know better than that. Ah. Ah ha ha. Nice. Hey, this house looks a little funky, but they're making do. What they've got. They're good. That did nothing to be able to zone more. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's safe. 25. This area. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a step back. Let's ignore all those warnings. And how does that look? Too bad. Way out here. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can live with it. Then, don't really have anywhere else we can zone out in this area, so we're probably not going to continue that road anymore after about this. So we can end Mulholland, is that Mulholland Drive? Mulberry Lane, excuse me. Thinking LA, my bad. 90 degrees out. And actually, let's do a little terraforming here. Flatten all this out. And why don't we just have this end at a roundabout? Right here. Get our curve road tool. Boom, just like that. We're not going to have any of these other roads connect. Have them be their own little cul-de-sacs without being cul-de-sacs. Wonder if... Oh yeah, it's going to... I can make this go out just an extra node. Oh, shoot. Oh, that ruined it. Well, let's go ahead and add our roundabout here. Go back in here. Add our path. Get rid of that. There we go. We're fine. Everything is a-okay. Sweet. That worked out. My only concern now is that this path is connected. There we go. Dang it. Okay. There. Okay, let's keep that there. Add our road back in here. That. Get rid of that path, and we are back in business. Alright, perfect. Little fiddly, but we got it. My only concern now is if I do the same thing up here, I have the same issue. But let's try it. Let's go ahead and pause it real quick. Oops. What the? There we go. Yep. As I figured it would do that. Alright, let's... I probably should have done this all at the beginning. Let's pause this again. There we go. Good as new. Awesome. There you go. Got our own little cul-de-sacs going there. And we could do a little terraforming just to clean those lumpy bits out a little bit. It's not going to be perfect, but totally fine. Let's go ahead and drop the brush strength on this a little bit more. Just want that to stretch out a little bit past the road. There you go. So that way we have a little bit of mountainous terrain there, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, that looks good. And just do a little bit of terraforming out here, or sorry, a little bit of detailing out here since we're here. And if you like the bushes around the roundabout, let me know. If you think we should do something different, go ahead and put it in the chat too. But right now, this is kind of all I can think of. There we go. Sweet. Probably could have done the wildflower bushes. Let's see what that looks like. That's a little bit more stuff to load in. It's just more textures to load in, something to bottleneck my GPU and CPU up a little bit. I think it'll be fine. And if not, big woof. At least it looks pretty. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I don't mind that. It looks pretty good. Alright. Let's do the last bit of our zoning over here. I think what we're going to do is, like we said before, put our paths on Mulberry. There you go. Or Mulberry. Then we'll see if we can trick this. No, we cannot. That's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. And I think we should put something out here. Let's see if we got Anything interesting here? Probably not. Yeah, it's all the parks we have aside from the large parks, which... Oh wait, what's this? Large playground. Yeah, let's do that. Be something for people to make the trek down here for. Make it worth their while to come all the way down. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Wish this was zoned in a little bit quicker though. Let's see if putting some commercial out here would make a difference. Not sure it will, but worth the experiment. Alright, and let's make sure our district is covering all this as well. And it's not, so there we go. There we go. Let's make sure it covers the entire farm as well. There we go. Yeah, I think that's fine. Alright, so we still have the issue with not having enough customers. See our population's on the rise. Let's take a look at our services. Roads were fine. Unreliable internet service and healthcare services was still... Alright. We still have to expand our network out here. So let's take a look at our terrain. Let's close out of this. We're not going to see our terrain there. We'll see our terrain here. Alright. So we've got this gully. I wasn't going to zone in here. Part of me still doesn't want to do that. I don't know. I could just stick to the edge of this mountain here. So I think I'll do that. That is going to have to... I'm going to have to buy some more tiles. So let's buy more tiles. Got the money. It's totally fine. Alright, so let's build some more road networks. We'll drag this all the way back here. And we'll actually have this road join up right in here. Like that. Then I may have this continue coming up. But seeing as we're getting a little steeper here, if we look at the approach angle, it's 10 degrees. Make this a little bit more windy. What's that? Approach angle. Can't tell now. Oh, I think that's what it's going to be. I can't see. Okay, that's 6.6. We'll just have it. That's 2%. It's not too bad. Then we'll end it right here. Like that. Perfect. Then let's take a look and see if there are any other steep sections that we should probably work on. Like right here, this is a little steep. So we'll curve the heck out of this too. Grab a regular curve tool. There you go. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. That looks pretty nice. And you know, it may even make that into a highway. Let's do that. So 2-lane highway. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Oh, that's a hell of a... Alright, let's see what this guy does right now. You gonna speed up all the way from 25 to 65? Sure is. So yeah, maybe we should keep that at 25 in this section. I think we'll do that. Keep this area a little slower. And here we could probably speed it up a little bit more. Let's fix this connection. There we go. Speed it up back here. Just for this little bit. Maybe not. Yeah. Speed up for this section. Slow back down right there. Then we can speed it back up here. Yeah, it works. Slow it back down. Perfect. All these roads have different names. Kind of like Lindbergh, right? I think it was Lindbergh Highway. Yeah, let's rename it. Lindbergh Highway. Lindbergh Highway. Lindbergh Highway. Whoop. Birdsong Lane. I knew it was gonna come back. I knew Birdsong was gonna make its way back. Lindbergh Highway, there we go. Yeah, we'll leave that area at 25. Yeah, I like that. I think that works pretty nicely. Alright, so we're losing 270,000 a month. It's pretty substantial. So let's see. What can we do? What can we do? Let's take a look. Our education. Crap, we haven't gotten to that yet. We haven't gotten to our hospital yet. Alright. Let's finish putting these roads in. That's what I was doing. See, it's so easy to get sidetracked. The little side projects like that. I think should bring it off of here. Have the medical clinic right up here. there. Let's do a little terraforming. Grab that height there. Bring this back a little bit. I keep pressing V. I don't know why I keep pressing V. I'm trying to press B. Healthcare, crematorium, not yet. Get our medical clinic in here. Boom. A little bit more terraforming. The brush strength a little stronger. Drag that back a little bit more. There you go. Soften that up a bit. Alright, now let's take a look at healthcare coverage. Hopefully that made a positive impact. And it did. Look at that. It's a lot better. So you got a lot more coverage here, and what we can actually do is have this medical clinic cover Archer Bluff and Aspendale, and we'll create a new district out in this area. But now we've got 2 areas that are specialized just, or that clinic is just, wait, what just happened? What blew up? What happened? Our poo facility is on fire. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wait. Wait a tick. Where's our closest fire department? Oh, crap. See over there. So it's not great coverage, is it? Oh, boy. Hopefully that doesn't burn down by the time the truck actually gets out there. Do your thing, fire truck. Get your Bluetooth water on. Hey, where'd he go? Did he go inside? Oh, okay, there he goes. Alright. Everything's back to normal. Now, I think we're gonna have to adjust their budget. Let's take a look. Fire and rescue. Yeah, we're gonna adjust their budget to 90%. And we'll see the impact that made. Yeah, things are looking a little greener, with exception to this area way out here. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. And we just made it a little worse. But there are 2 areas that we are really struggling in making money, and that's the well-educated and highly educated residential taxes. And what we were talking about earlier is getting a college in here. And that is what's going to get us higher educated Sims. But where can we get them in? Where can we get them in? Now, if we look at the size of the college, this thing is pretty large. It's not small. It's not tiny. We could stick it in the middle of this gully. We could also not do that. We could put it right up here. It's gonna be really far from everything, so I think what we'll do is try to find a spot for it in our failing commercial district. So like right in here. Obviously the building is a little too big. University is even larger. So honestly, might be a better idea to put, let's see if we can move this entire elementary school. Oh, we can. Sweet. It's gonna fit in here. Not quite. We made our elementary school a little too big now. Looks like it'll fit in here. So let's do this. Let's pause everything. is that? Why can't I bulldoze you? Why can't I bulldoze that? What? That was weird. Okay. What is that? Pathfinding failed. Yeah, I know that. That was strange. Go. Okay. Let's grab our middle school or elementary school. Plop this right in here. Ah, there you go. Perfect. Love it. And we can actually get our playground up in here too. Just go ahead and make that. Hey, milestone 7. That's what's up. Alright, we'll just add all this commercial back in here. Perf. Alright, let's do the same thing we did on the other side. Let's trick the zoning a little bit. What type of zoning is this? This is European. Low density. There we go. Alright, so we got our elementary school there. Got our bus stop there. I think we can now fit our college in here. Hopefully. We have to move that road back. Actually, no, we're good. We could move that road back. Let's do that. Let's see that real quick. Let's break this down. Take our terraforming tool. Loop that around like that. There we go. We're just going to go a little bit more aggressive with that angle. Go straight out here. We'll get our curve tool. Let's go ahead and meet up with that road, and then boom. Here we go. So that's opening up a little bit more space for us there. And we can go ahead and get our college in there. And we can center it right up in this spot right there. You can see that hedge. Oh no. Alright. Real quick. Let's fix this again. Try this out a little bit more. Oops. Straight out. 180. There we go. Then grab our curve road tool. Do a little terraforming here. I think that'll be fine now. Alright, we'll start from up here actually. Ooh, a little too fast. There we go. Now we can fit our college where the hedges line up with this row of houses like that. It doesn't have to look too fancy. It's not going to look as fancy as our university is, obviously. Still make it look relatively nice up here. I'm going to do, let's grab this point. Oops. Grab this point here. Grab our curve road tool. Meet that up like that. That'll just be a back way for people to get in and out of here. Yeah. Alright. Grab our terraforming tool. Let's go ahead and soften that up a little bit. There we go. Very nice. Now we got a college in here. Let's see how many students we have. 0 at the moment, but we've got 1,200 that are eligible. Capacity of 1,000. So we're a little low, but I think it'll make a huge impact. So right now we're 317, 336 grand under in the red. Hey, what's up, Dylan? How's it going? Welcome to stream. Yeah, we're in a huge budget deficit, but I think it'll turn back around eventually. So we're at negative 336,000 right now. I just put a college in. Let's go ahead and speed this up. So elementary school's got 593 students. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Got a lot of commercial businesses saying that they don't have enough shoppers. It should change as time goes by. I think we'll be alright. We got 50 teens in high school. What? It's horrible. That is horrible. That's crap. Sheesh. Alright, anywho. Yeah, I guess we'll... Yeah, I got tons of money. That's not the issue. Alright, let's add a library. Hopefully that encourages students to stay in a little bit more. Because it does have a purpose. It says it provides students with better chances of graduating. So average time to graduation is 18 months. That's a really long time. Yeah, 50 students for the entire high school. I think my graduating class was about 90 students. So that's not even 1 year of students. Granted, time does move a little differently in CS2 than it did in CS1, so that could be a factor. But I'm not going to hold my breath. Hey, but this is going down. We're at 313,000 deficit, whereas we were at 336. Really, it's our service upkeeps. It's costing us a lot of money to run these buildings. Glorified homeschool numbers? Seriously. And it's dropped to 46. Hey, at least the welfare office is a little efficient. Oh wait, does that have specialized districts? Yeah, it does. You can see we are actually leaving some people out. Let's fix that. That could be one of the reasons why it's so crap. Let's extend these nodes out a little bit. Let's turn off all these. There we go. Turn our snaps off. There we go. Okay, let's see if that helps. Hey, look at that. Minus 273. So we've already improved by what was that? Let's do the math. I went to college. Your class was 700? Wow. That's a huge high school. Yeah, I think or so it's funny, my high school class, my graduating class was deemed the worst the worst class in all my high school's history. It's not to say that we didn't have really smart kids, we did, but we also had kids that just didn't give a damn. Um, but I love my classmates. I mean, for most part, um, like I don't know. It's just I don't know. What kind of building is this? It's North America. It looks like. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I screwed it up. There we go. All right, so it's this one. Mixed housing. Small apartment style buildings. It's not really what we need. Wow, some of these buildings are going defunct. Oh, signature buildings. I forgot we have access to those. Alright, let's add some low rent housing. I think that'll entice people to move in. Even though it's just asking for low density residential. Medical clinic. I guess we can add some here. Style are these? That's European, so that's EU. Let's do that thingy again. There we go. See if I can trick it this way. There we go. Add some commercial here. Some small buildings, doesn't have to be anything big. There we go. That works. Alright, we've got 5 students in college. Fantastic. I got 43 in high school. Dude, this is killing me. Hey, at least we got a lot of students in elementary school. That's 607. Love it. Good job, kids. Stay in school. And it's right behind a commercial district, too. Love it even more. I much prefer a small school. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. So, like my elementary school, my K through 8, we had A and B classes, so there would be 30 students in each one, so each graduating class was at least 60 students. Yeah, I guess I went to pretty small schools. But yeah, I did go to private school, so I mean, that could be one of the reasons why the class sizes were a lot smaller. Damn, 700, that's insane. It seemed my private school education did me real good, didn't it? Look at me playing video games for fun on the internets. Woo! Nah, I'm just kidding. So I went to school for 2 different things. Leo, what's up? how's it going, buddy? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday for you. One advantage of big school was there were lots of teachers and classes to choose, but I hated high school. Dang, 303. So we're back up to losing a lot more money. Let's look at our population. I know we've got 6 college students. There we go. So population view, age demographic. All right, we're already in the schooling one, the education one. So we have 0 well-educated students. We got 7 7 college students trying to get more in. So I think if I remember correctly, we've already increased our education budget. So we'll just do 90%. What's another 4%? We're not going to borrow any money because we don't need it at this point. I think we're okay right now. So we're just trying to bring our monthly balance down. So one other thing we could do is add, let's turn this down. Let's turn our service fee down. %. Got our budget at 100. So it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Plus it'll make people happier because we're lowering the cost of their services. Service fee, water. I mean, we could turn this down as well. Increases happiness. I'll take it. Healthcare. I think we should increase this budget as well. 90%. Garbage management. Fine. Police. Oh man. Alright. 80%. Transportation. Let's increase this. It's going to improve our efficiency. We can actually go in and adjust our cost. So let's take like a bus line 1. This one's not being used at all. I think what we could do is we can bring this bus line down, service this area, have it loop back around. But first we'll have to add a bus stop. So we'll do a bus stop sign. Doing right here at this spot here. And this spot here. So let's grab this route. There you go. We'll drag this down here. Then we'll actually remove that stop. Put a waypoint over here. And here, let's actually move this bus stop. Well, actually, we'll have to delete it. So we'll bulldoze that. Then we'll put our bus stop in over here. We'll do the shelter. There we go. And we'll move this waypoint right there. Perfect. Now, let's give people back their parking. We've taken it away for long enough. So remove that, and we'll remove the trees. There's people that are parking back. Cool. Let's add one more vehicle here. We still have 0 passengers on these bus lines. Let's see. I think if we lower the cost, should encourage people to use it. So let's lower down to 6. We're getting a few more passengers now. Let's make that 8. Let's go back to the other one. Got 27 people using this one. Let's go ahead and zoom out. So that covers Cedar Square over and into Vermont. So I think that's this one, right? Yeah. Cedar, whoops. To Vermont. Then what's this one? Oh, that's literally just Vermont. People actually using this stuff? This bus line? Interesting. Interesting. I think we're gonna have to do away with these stops though. This bus line sucks. 10. It's getting people using this one. Let's wait. Which one are they using? Yeah, this one. So let's increase this to 10. It's Tuesday afternoon for you. Yes, it is. It's from the future Eastern Pacific Islands. Yep. It's from the PI. It's getting colder. Let's see. In my area, well, here in what shall we name itville, it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit, which is it's half of. It's about 10 degrees or so. 10 degrees Celsius. But where I live, what is the temperature out here? It is currently 56 degrees Fahrenheit. So, what is that? 16? 16 C to F. Yeah, it's about 15 degrees. Yeah, 14, 15. 30? Oh, good luck with that, dude. So, Dylan, just off the top of my head, I know 70 degrees Fahrenheit is 20 Celsius. So I try to do the math from there. Can we name the area Twin Waterville because of the 2 bodies of water? So we've actually got a lot more than just the 2 bodies of water. So, I mean, we can call it the Finger Mountains. Was that, you ever watch, you guys watch Saturday Night Live? I mean, I don't know if you guys get it in PI, but, so there's an episode, it's an older episode with, who was it? I think it was not Molly Shannon. Oh, jeez. Is it Molly Shannon? Hold on, now I gotta look this up. It's not Molly Shannon. Who is Kristen Wiig? There you go. It's Kristen Wiig. And the sisters always change. I think it's Amy Poehler and a few other ones. But just look it up. SNL Maharelli sisters. It's pretty funny. Or Lawrence Welk SNL. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But yeah, there's in that clip they're like, oh, these are the sisters from the Finger Lakes, and you can take the sisters out of the Finger Lakes, but you can't take the finger out of the sister. Wait. Anyway, moving on. That was the episode. Kind of want to fix this. So let's add a note in here real quick. Getting a little sidetracked. Story time. Let's do a little terraforming. There we go. There we go. That looks nicer. Still got a weird little lump going on there. Let's see if we can fix that up. Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Is that the Anne Hathaway one? Anne Hathaway is in one of those. Yeah, so I think she was a guest star. And she was in one of those. I think hers was the Christmas special though. I don't remember exactly. All right, we have 17 students at the college now. Oof, we are losing money fast. So why don't we take a look at industry? I know we were messing with this last time, but do we have access to woodlands yet? I mean, we do up here. Excuse me, I just hiccuped. We could put another windmill. Upkeep is 15,000 a month. Let's see, how much does it actually make us though? Let's see, 15k, 18k divided by 4. That math doesn't make any sense because we'll only make, what is that? $4,500 and it's going to cost us 15,000. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Okay. That's another thing we could do. What is another thing we can do? Well, we're trying to make our Sims happy. Unreliable internet service. Let's do that. Let's put it over here. Yeah, this is crap because we are not up in the mountains. Now, could do the telecom tower. Yeah, let's unlock the telecom tower. Why don't we do that? Ooh, or the server farm. Let's see. Oh, this has a higher range though, but it's a lot more expensive. It's $1 million. Alright, we'll do the server farm. Let's do the server farm. Alright. Server farm. Oh, yeah, look at that. Put this right over here. Let's put this on its own little road. Right around there. Alright, sorry about that. Looks like OBS decided to go poo-poo on me for a quick second. Hopefully we are back now. Should be a little better now. How's the connection looking, folks? Is it better? Is it worse? Yeah, I'm gonna need our own little server facility. Hey, but look at that coverage. That is awesome. Are you still connected? Can you see it now? I think we should be back. Should have just been a temporary little hiccup there. Okay. Oof. Maybe that was a bad idea. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and save 5 grand by turning the radio mast off. Ooh, actually, we need that. Crap. Alright. Let's go ahead and lower the budget. A lot of trial and error here. Trial and error. Yeah, that's good enough. Ooh, we got specialized industry now. We can do ore mining. That's way out here. Don't quite have that yet. We're still trying to focus on doing some of these other things today. So let's just zone in some more residential, shall we? Zone in some small housing here, right on the edge of the water. We'll replace some of these other buildings. So we're just not going to get some of these larger buildings to zone in, so let's go smaller. It's not going to hurt us at the end of the day. Oops. There we go. I think we're just gonna change that up. There we go. There we go. There's just more of a need for smaller residential homes. So we'll just fill that void, because you can see as it goes down, it goes straight back up. So just gonna fill that demand, make them happy. There we go. Make sure just far enough away from the mountainside there too. There we go. There we go. Back out of that info view. I think we're going to still keep some of the medium density residential in this area. Probably just take it about that far. There just isn't a demand for it. Little separation there. Yeah, it did drop for a little bit. And it's actually not a YouTube thing. It was my issue. My OBS dropped. Am I streaming an AVC or VPO9 codec? I want to say it's. Oh, I don't want to check the settings because I don't know if it's going to kill the stream. Oh, I actually can. Okay. Codec. Let's see. Mm, Well, so I know YouTube requires a certain type. I can tell you what video encoder I'm using. NVENC. But that's not going to answer your question. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. You probably know a lot more than I do. By the way, chat, thank you so much for the likes. Really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and expand this out a little bit. Money, 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 money. Go. Alright. How are we doing? Negative 335. Okay, that's better than the 353 we were just a few moments ago, but it's still pretty bad. You know, part of me really does want to put some more residential in this area over here. It'd be kind of neat just to put like a little pocket. Let's see what we can do. Okay, let's not move that. Add a new area. Coleridge Croft. There we go. Sure. Let's take a look at our terrain here. Let's grab this point right here. I'm going to drag. We're just going to use this space right here. We'll do that a little bit. Just wondering because I know that YouTube is friendlier with VP9, but I think requires slightly more upload bandwidth. Yeah, I mean, if you want to kind of tell me how to find that out. No experience streaming. Yeah, I mean, if you want to put something in the Discord, then I am all ears. If you want to show me what you're talking about. Not too familiar with any of that or that terminology. Yeah, but if you got some, sure, I'm all ears. You're only helping me, so appreciate that. Alright, so we got that. And then let's go ahead and put another little guy here. Just like that. It's not going to be anything crazy. And I guess we can finish it off out here in the roundabout. Meet this up here as well. Just like that. Cool thing is we don't have to run more power lines or anything like that. Ah, crap, we do. Because this is a highway. Well, the good thing is we don't have to go very far, I should say. Let's just go straight up. Yeah, like that. There we go. Goody gumdrops. You are all good. Power? What? Ah. Alright, we're going to put power underground because we are smarter than energy companies in California and the rest of the world, or rest of the country. How do we do that again? Page down. I'm just going to follow that. Overlapping items. What? Oh. Overlapping. There we go. Awesome. So we got our power lines now. We got our water and poo-poo lines. Let's pause this real quick. There we go. Alright, so we're going to create separation between the plots of land over here like we have in our other city skylines builds. Just to make this a little bit more interesting. These things are starting to look very cookie cutter. And we don't like the cookie cutter approach. I want to have something different. So we'll have, ooh, hard to see there. Some small commercial businesses right in here. That'll just be right in the center of town. Little home there, little home there, one there. Not gonna have any other businesses there. And some separation there. Bit of separation there, a little bit there, a little bit there, and there. Then do a little bit more tomfoolery here, just so we can get some more residential in here, just like that. Perfect. There we go. We got our small little district in here. Let's go ahead and do energy consumption. We'll do a gated community. And because it's small enough. Recycling. Vertigo Square. New signature building type. Ooh. Citizens will be dizzy with excitement living here. Alright, I love the sound of that. And speed bumps. Cool, just right in there. Okay, I'll post some in Discord for you this week. Awesome, appreciate it. I love how curvy your roads are with this city. Feels like a real country hilly town. Yeah, you know, that's kind of what I appreciate about CS2 a little bit more than CS1. It's easier to get some of these roads in there like that. It just looks a little bit realistic because they don't look as clunky. So the roads are a lot smaller. And, being able to turn it into a highway too, and then back into a regular road. It's kind of nice. Although I don't like how it adds the passing lanes, because technically this is a well, if there were trees here, this would be considered a blind corner, so you don't really want to pass in that area at all. But hey, I mean that's just me, right? What do I know? But winter's upon us. We are in fall in what shall we name itville. So you can see the trees are starting to go brown, changing colors here. Let's go ahead and add a path here so I can manipulate the zoning a little bit. A little home there. We'll get rid of that. And let's go ahead and plant some trees. Do some spruces. Hickory, that's kind of a new one for me. Never seen that. Linden, love our lindens. What else do we like? London Plain. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Plant 100 trees or bushes with the landscaping tool in a single city. Ooh. That got us an achievement. Throw in some pine as well. Scully. And some more spruce. Some birch. A little bit of birch over here. Alright. Looking pretty good. Love how this district doesn't fully cover this house. Imagine living in this little cul-de-sac, but your house is actually part of a different district. There you go. That should make things a little better back here. Coleridge, we got 30 residents, 28 households. Nice small little community. Not too bad. Now, what I'm a little bit more concerned about, our money. Hey, negative 240. So we're back down into the negative 200s from the 350, I think, where we were. Alright, so we got well-educated people now. So highly educated, that's going to be university level. How many college students we have? 227. That's a lot better than the 5 that we started with. High school, we had 50. We got 32. Alright, let's just keep this in mind. It could be that intermediary period where we had a lot of high school students that were graduating and they weren't going to college. And now we've got the students that are now graduating elementary school and going to high school. So this could be the slump. No, not a lot of dropouts. Our dropout rate is only 1%. And the average time to graduation is 16 months, where it was 18 months before. So it's not as bad. And average time to graduation for our elementary school is 6 months. So that's actually not bad at all. Welfare office, 81% efficiency. That's kind of a lot better. Archer Bluff. Let's see how we're doing. 22 employees. What? Got a lot of poorly educated. Uneducated. Oh, that's the commercial, right? I think. Yeah, it's commercial. Residents. 96 children. Damn. Yeah, well educated. We got 3. Getting there. Getting there. Cedar Square. We got. Let's take a look. 5 well-educated people. Not bad. Vermont Square over here on the right. Let's take a look. Got 23. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Takes 11 months to graduate, so by this time next year, we'll have an additional 200 geniuses living in this city. That's how that works, right? Whoops. Aspendale, how are we doing down here? 228 residents. That's actually a lot. 100 educated, poorly educated 88, uneducated 36. It's not looking too bad. It's looking pretty good. Negative 280. Seems the game is performing it. Yeah, it is. I won't zoom in too close because I don't want to. I don't want things to go blurry. But yeah, it is. It is doing a lot better. All right, let's take a look at our bus lines again. Because if we don't have a whole lot of passengers, it doesn't make sense to keep certain lines. Why can I not see? All right. That's this one. Bus line 2 has 5 passengers and 5 stops. Well, goodbye, bus line 2. Alright, I think we're gonna be a little smarter about how these bus lines are going in. So we should start seeing a lot more passengers. A lot more passengers using these now. As it starts going down. You know, let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of all of it. And we're going to start over. So let's get rid of the bus stops. Get rid of all the bus stops. Slow things down. Bulldoze, bulldoze. Oh, shoot. It's not what I wanted to do. Ah, boy. Crap, that was close. Okay. Where were we? Bus lines. Be very careful with this so I don't destroy buildings or roads. Oh man, excuse me. My throat's really dry. I'm having this cough. Alright. There we go. Delete. 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 I think that's all the bus stops. Okay. Let's be a little smart about this. Okay. So we've got our elementary school here. Our university here. We're gonna have to connect Vermont Square with Cedar Square and Cedar Square with Archer Bluff, and then we can connect Coleridge and Aspen, and then Cedar with Aspen. Sound good? All right, let's do that. Let's also use our info views to see where a majority of our population is. So let's remember, when the devs were talking about how people want to get around town, they were talking about the elderly and the young and the rich and the poor. So if people are making less money, they're going to be a little bit more inclined to use public transportation because they're not going to be able to afford a car to get around. Same thing with the elderly. They want to be able to get around faster. So, taking that into consideration, want to see how things are looking. So over in this side, we can see that people are a little bit more middle-aged, getting on in their later years. Here we can see citizens are between, probably early 20s to mid 30s over in this area. Down here, we can again see that the population is getting a little older. So we can have a good mix of public transit options for people. So that being said, it would be nice to have a good loop that goes through here, kind of like how I had it before, through all this. Just probably stop right here at the top to service this area, stop right here to service these folks, come up here to service these folks, and then loop through. Not going to connect all the way up here, although that is our commercial, so would be nice to get that. We'll see. Let's also look at traffic. Seems a lot of people are driving through Garnett Street. So it would probably be a good idea to connect it through here, loop it around, bring it down Hemlock, bring it back up this way. Garnett, service that corridor there. And then the one that connects Cedar Square and Archer Bluff, we can use the main road here, loop it back around, just have it stick to that. Stick to the main roads. And have it loop back around on itself like that. I think let's do that because I think that'll be the easiest one to work on. So let's get our EU bus shelter. So I think we'll start by putting a stop here, right on this corner here. And we'll put one right up here where it loops around. So we got a cemetery there. Our main road here, though. Got a lot of commercial down on this road here. Let's just put that there. Another stop right here on this corner. Yep. Right here in the center. We've got the university right here, so we want to put a stop right there. And we've got our welfare center. And I would love for it to loop in, because this road doesn't have... we'll probably change that to a road, because it's got to have a pedestrian path for people to be able to hop in there. So we'll make the stops a little bit more frequent through here. Then I wonder if we can get in a roundabout here for the bus to turn around. Sure can. Okay, put our bus shelter back in. Probably putting these a little too close to each other, but I That's fine. And that'll be the end right there. Okay, so let's start the path. We've already laid out our stops. Again, we'll switch that road at the welfare center. Alright, so we got waypoint there. No, it has to go all the way over there. Alright, we'll fix that. We'll come back and fix that. There you go. And I just realized that road that I have in there also doesn't have pedestrian access, so people can't actually walk up there. Let's see, can we connect a path through here? We cannot. Let's try this though. Yeah, it doesn't look like that'll work. Okay, so we may have to upgrade this road. We can do that. There you go. Alright, I think we'll go with that. But we're going to get rid of parking on this street because I don't want parking there. Put grass on both sides. And we'll put trees. There you go. Hey, we got 300 students now. Awesome. You have room for oh, we're gonna have to demolish some houses to put a library in there. Bummer. Alright. Not today. Not today. We may even redraw this street. That may be a thing. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to an asymmetric road. There we go. We'll do that. Yeah, it works. Alright, let's go ahead and start this up. And then let's take a look at our bus line, make sure we've got the correct bus coming out. Colossal order bus, fantastic. Ticket prices are $8. £8, £8, $8, whatever you want to call it. Speed this up. Two active vehicles. Should have more than that. But we've got more passengers now, so that's a start. Here we go. Awesome. It's looking a lot better already. Cool. Alright, not gonna look at that anymore. At least for now. Now let's get the other stops in line. All right, I wanted to fix this. Let's move this waypoint. There we go. That's what I wanted. Perfect way, perfect spot to turn around. Okay. So we can have this come up here, come through Belmont, wrap around, go on this side of the college, come down here. Oh, perfect. Yeah. This will work. Hey, look at that. Already 120 passengers. 121 passengers just by redrawing the bus line. Genius. Sheer genius. Wile E. Coyote. Super genius. Alright. We go 2 blocks with this. Go every 2 blocks. And we're going to keep it away from the commercial sector. Only reason we're doing that is because the bus stops will take away from the parking space. We don't want it to take away from parking. Alright. Bus stop right in front of the university. And it's going to come around this way. Part of me again wants to bring the stop towards the what's it called? Welfare office. We're gonna put a bus stop right outside the clinic. Then we'll put another stop right over here. And again, we're gonna go back to 2 block distances. Go right here. Go right here. And that'll service, the stop can service all this. Alright, and then put a stop right here. And then that should close it all up. Alright. Let's go ahead and start there. Go here. So we got a little bit of overlap between the lines. Hopefully it's enough to make people, or allow people the opportunity to be able to use it as a transfer spot. Well, that's kind of far, huh? Maybe we'll add another stop in there. We'll see how it works out. But I can already tell you that I am satisfied with how this is working out. Perfect. There we go. So our second bus line is in. Let's double check here. Make sure we got the Colossal Order buses. Yep. And then we're going to rename this one. It's going to do 3 vehicles. I think we'll be okay with 3. Might even be okay with 2. Let's go ahead and name this. This one is Cedar Square to Vermont. To Vermont. Oops. Square. There we go. Then we've got the other bus line. That handles Archer to Vermont. Archer to Vermont. Cool. Our passenger number dropped. And our monthly count is up. Ticket price £8. Ticket price 8. Whoa, what the hell was that? right. Getting more usage though. 21%. It's definitely a lot better than it was before. Right. That's just 2 bus lines too. That's this one. That's this one. And we need to connect Aspen, Cedar. I think we're going to do the loop around the university and back. Oh, before I forget, there's the welfare office. Here we go. I'm going to change this up. So 2-lane. Let's replace that. There we go. So people can actually walk over there. Right. How's our high school doing? 34 students still? Oof. Still really bad. University or college, 410 students. Nice. How about our elementary school? 704. Okay, people are more eager to learn now. We're gonna be so smart. We're almost at 5,000 population too, and our monthly balance is negative 267. So we are getting there. We are getting there. Let's go and take a look at our services. Transportation is now making us 35 grand, whereas before it wasn't. I'm gonna up that budget. It's gonna cost us a little bit more, but we're gonna see what our revenue turns out to be, and it's just dropped by 50%. Okay, back up to 40. I feel like that's gonna alternate quite a bit. And I think once we actually get the trains in play, it's gonna fluctuate even more. I already have an idea of where I want the trains to go. I think I'm gonna have it follow this highway here. This highway here, service this area. Not gonna be able to have trains service this area, but definitely come through here. Maybe even have a loop in here. So we got kind of just following the way the mountain range is going. Oh yeah, there's a lot more variables to consider now. It's a little overwhelming, but honestly, I think it makes the game a little bit more challenging and makes you think a lot harder. So I could definitely appreciate that. Look, finally got our medium density demand, and now that we have that, all these little buildings are popping in. We're gonna plop a few more of these in here, just for shits and giggles. All right, nice. Honestly, if you remember when I switched over to Cities Remastered on console, I was getting the same kind of stutters. I was getting the same kind of stutters on that game that I was on this, and the same texture issues. So honestly, I'm not even complaining anymore. This game's pretty solid. Nice work, Colossal Order. Go ahead and at me if you think otherwise. I don't care. I'm entitled to my own opinion. You're entitled to yours. That's the beauty of life in the internets. You know what? There's no freaking walkways there. Gotta stop doing that. Let's fix this. People can't even walk to get their groceries. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, we got one more like. We got 4 likes on the stream. If you're enjoying the content, don't hold back. Smash that like button. Just helps the channel out. So yeah, I can see this is the textures I was talking about, but it's loading in. It loads in. It loads in a lot faster than it was before. Remember the trees too? That was an issue. And they're all kind of, yeah, we're all good. We're good now. The update they did a few days ago definitely helped out a lot. Hey, visit your new gas station. That's not a gas station. All right, negative 250K. All right, let's look at our buses. Oh, we're almost at 5,000 population. Almost there. A lot more passengers. Let's go ahead and get this line in here too. Shoot, same thing here. I'm gonna have to upgrade this road. Lose some houses. I have zoned here. Okay. Low density. Alright, we're gonna have to fudge this here too. There we go. And up here as well. There we go. Nice. Gotta remember, people cannot walk through there if there isn't a sidewalk. These houses are so neat. I love these row houses. Got someone going home too. We got police. Oh, this is a nice little neighborhood. This is a nice little neighborhood. I like this. I think this needs a little dog park. So I don't think we have any parks down here. Let's take a look. Oh, we got one. Is that a playground? Yeah, it's a playground. Oh, actually. Yeah, it's a small park. Okay, let's add our usual dog park. Oh, fits in perfectly right there. Right next to the chicken farm. Alright. Aspendale's looking pretty good. Average wealth is modest. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. We could put some more houses up on the hill here, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Kind of digging this little neighborhood right now. Same thing over at Coleridge. Um. Oh wait, people can walk there. I think they couldn't. Denton Cork. Denton, your hair is awesome. We're gonna follow you. Denton Cork. Happy, spending free time, educated, and an employee, and comfortable. Look at that. Alright. We're gonna follow Denton Cork. Just because of his hair. Where are you going, Denton? Alright. Where are we at? So let's take a look at our money now. Negative 203. We're getting there. And I think that's partially because we're taxing the rich now. We're getting a whole lot from the poor, so let's tax the rich now. Let's take a look at our industry and see what areas where we can tax a little bit more. Food, no. Furniture, yes. Let's increase that. Vegetables, we'll leave alone. Vehicles, not going to make a whole lot from there. Metals, let's tax metals a little higher. Cotton, we're already taxing pretty high. Machinery, concrete, let's tax that a little bit more. Beverages, textiles, that's already higher. Dang, look at our demands. Our RCI demands are out of control right now. So financial sector, we could tax that a bit more. Media, we could tax that a little bit more. Telecom, we're not quite there yet. Software, we're not quite there yet. So let's go ahead and take a look here and see what we can do about that. So we got this little area here, which is part of our police station. Would be a good spot to put some tech. We don't need a whole lot of tech. We just need a little bit. Just need a little bit of tech. Right up in here. A good spot. Some small buildings. Don't have to get too crazy. Alright, we've already hit our demand with 2 buildings. Alright. Fill in some more of the commercial, just to get some more of that commercial demand in there. And I think what we're going to do is put a path through here. Do a continuous loop. Like that. So that way people can walk through there. They don't have to walk all the way around. This makes it a little easier to get in and out of there. I think we should probably do something over here as well. Oops, pressing the wrong buttons. Still getting used to my new keyboard, which, by the way, I am loving it. And it's not because it was expensive that I'm loving it. It's actually a really nice little keyboard. If you've heard of it, it is called the Newfie Air 75 V2. And yeah, it was a little pricey, but I like it. It's pretty good. One of my buddies recommended to me. He's like, dude, you gotta try it out. Okay. Trusting you. Trusting you, man. So far, I think it was worth it. High rent. High rent. Who's that for? Comfortable. What are we doing education-wise? Uneducated, poorly educated. And we got 2 pets. Daisy and Buddy. Alright. Let's look at our taxes. Let's lower poorly educated, uneducated. Lower that. See how that helps. Let's take a look at our household here. Poorly educated. Yeah, it's our poorly educated that can't afford it. That's a huge chunk. But I think we'll make up for it in happiness. Yeah, there you go. Happiness increased. Look, we got room for more tech. What color keyboard is here? So I got the gray one. Yeah, it's a gray one too. So was able to get illuminated keycaps, which I have not put on yet. But there's illuminated keycaps with the black and gray keys. I'll post a picture up in Discord. That way y'all can see it. Alright. Not too bad. Okay, I think what we're gonna do here is put a slip lane. Okay, this does not need a stoplight. Why is there a stoplight there? Why is there a crosswalk? Get rid of the crosswalk. Let's... Yeah, they got a bunch of different options. I went with this one, though. How can I get a slip lane in there? Really can't. Alright, I'll leave it alone. But let's take a look here. See what other areas we have poor pedestrian connections here, actually. This is pretty bad. So let's make a connection here. Whoops. No, no. Alright. Through here? Can we squeeze it in there? Let's see. Yes, we can squeeze a path through there.
Interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Increasing areas of forest are being engulfed by flames.
Uh-oh.
Thick smoke rising from the fire makes the air dangerous to breathe.
Uh-oh.
Citizens are advised to vacate any premises near the fires and remain at a safe distance until emergency services manage to get the fires under control.
Let's just get rid of these trees here, so that way the fire can't spread. There we go. Crisis averted. We gotta fix this terraforming over here. Let's soften this up a little bit. There we go. That looks a lot better. It was looking kind of crazy earlier. Ooh, you can actually hear the flames going. You know the fires? The flame design is actually pretty cool. You got the Bluetooth water and then the person walking through the fire truck. Yeah, hey, they stopped it. Good job, guys. Very nice. I wish I can make this a highway, but a little faster, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's take a look at our funds. Negative 246k. Alright. I think we've got higher demand for higher density residential. Let's just take a look over here. What do we got here? Neutral. What kind of building is that? Low rent housing. I think we could change it up now. We're gonna switch it to switch it to medium density. And low rent isn't too happy. Now, why is that? Let's take a look. Happiness. Alright, that's not too bad. Why is this an area that's so bad? Okay, well, it's bad for low density. Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright, interesting. Got a lot of customers out here. Yeah, we're okay. I like this. This is looking pretty good. How's our bus lines doing? Bus lines 2147 passengers. We got a ton of passengers now. Oh, right. We never connected the two, though. So let's connect the two real quick. They're over here on this side. Keep forgetting. Keep forgetting. Chat, I need you guys to keep me in check. Ah. Need y'all to keep me in check. Make sure I'm awake. Make sure I'm paying attention. Okay. So we'll start here. Go here. It's going to cross over itself. I don't like the idea of that, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. There we go. And then let's go ahead and grab this bus real quick. Use the regular bus. We're not going to do the Colossal Order bus. We're going to change the color to avoid further confusion. And we're going to call this the Aspendale, or Aspen to Cedar. Aspen to Cedar. Solely because the people simulation is better, there are some horrifying and sometimes hilarious situations. Such as... Like what? I'm curious now. I want to move that stop now. Cedar, Vermont. Shoot. I want to get rid of... Here, let's just... I don't want to redraw it. Let's just redraw it. It's gonna be too complicated to try to fix it. Alright, we're gonna change this so that way it's not going over itself. So we'll put an NA bus shelter here. There we go. Okay. See, you got a lot of taxis coming down here. I think we'll fix that by putting bus stops. There we go. Okay. Now let's go back in here. What was it? Aspen to Cedar. Then we're going to change the bus line color to a nice mint green. And assigned vehicles, we're not going to have that many. We'll have 3. Ticket price, we'll leave the same, and regular bus for you. Let's see how our other ones are doing. 19% utilization. Not bad, not bad. Like a family of mostly children watching their mother burn alive as she stares at them from the. Jesus! Holy crap! That is dark. Accidents can lie pedestrians on the ground. Oh, I haven't seen that. That sounds a bit crazy. Put that other one, damn. All right, hopefully this gets customers in here. We got 2 lines where they merge. Okay. Aspen, Cedar. Yeah, we got some passengers. Let's take a look. So we got 4 on that bus. Got 0 on that one. That's, oh, because they're still on their way to the stops. That's why. We got 16 passengers waiting on that. Oh, nice. Got 16 on that bus. There's 0 on this one still. 1 passenger waiting. 0 waiting. Because this one just picked them up. Okay. That was a good call. That was a good call adding that other bus line. Let's change these colors though, so that way it's a little easier to tell. So Aspen, Vermont. That one's going to be green. Then this one, make pink. There you go. Perfect. Dang, that is looking a hell of a lot better. Make that go away. Zoom in a little bit. So we got connection between these 2 neighborhoods, 3 neighborhoods. Well, now these 2, and these 2 right down here. Now we just need to connect Palmer Springs, and then we'll have all of these somehow interconnected. Not bad, not bad. I think the game can get away with it because there's still that detached NPC weirdness to it all. It makes dark things kind of funny for some reason. Yeah, it's kind of like GTA, right? Like you really don't feel bad for the NPCs. You kind of just destroy them. Oh no, he's wretched. Oh, but he's got hired and will start working at the law and accounting soon. Hey, there you go. Good job, Denton. He's wretched. He's losing money. That's not good. Whoops. All right. Well, our population count is above 5,000. We've grown 2 new areas. Increased housing. What else? We put 3 bus lines in. And that was all from what we learned using the info views. So as you can see, it's pretty important to use those tools. We're still not making a profit in the city, but you know what? Could be worse. We could be flat broke. We could be hemorrhaging even more money. Um, but yeah, I mean, I call this a win. Got our education levels up. We got look at our demands. Got huge office demand. Like it's literally a busy town. Our XP, we're roughly how far are we? We're about 4 grand, 5,000 away from becoming a big town, which is going to give us high density housing. So yeah, no, there's tons of abilities to grow here. What else have we got? I mean, we unlocked one of our achievements today. Trying to remember which one. Well, I could have sworn we unlocked an achievement. We might not have. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with the progress we made. Still hemorrhaging quite a lot of money. Um, it's a lot of these service upkeeps, really. The one that's costing us the most are health, death care, garbage management, and education. I'm not too concerned about. Water. Yeah, let's see real quick. It's that water tower that's costing us a lot of money. Pumping station costs a lot less, and it has a higher output. Groundwater pumping station. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch this up. This is probably gonna help a little bit, not a whole lot. I think it'll help out enough. That pumping station there, we'll get a small little path. That. Love the new water graphics. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah, the water graphics look really good. Hey, look at that. City Skyline CS1 did not look this good. It did not look this good. Chill, people. All right, let's get rid of this water tower. That's costing us a ton of money. Whoops. Upgrade. What's this? Viewing deck? What? Entertainment value? Ah. What? Would that have made us money? Oh. Well, too late to find out now. Bulldoze it. Oh, it went down. Not a whole lot, but it did go down a little bit. Yeah, the waves should be a lot smaller in some cases. And this river is moving pretty quick, so that makes sense. But let's find where the water's a little calmer, like right over here. It should definitely be a lot flatter in this area because it's more of a bay rather than an ocean. So yeah, I get what you mean. Like the speed of the water that the game says isn't representative, or the waves are not representative of the speed of the water that's traveling. That's what I meant to say. Damn, it's still costing us a lot of money. Let's go ahead and up that a little bit, shall we? Alright, it's not affecting the happiness too much, or at all. Yeah, we'll increase it a little bit. Healthcare and death care, jeez. Can we upgrade the recycling facility? Let's see. Oh, we can. Okay. Let's do this real quick then. Because our stored amount is super high. So let's do what we can for processing. Process at a higher speed. Let's do that. Oh man, the upkeep is a lot higher too. Crap. Alright, so that. Are all of our trucks in use? 0 trucks are in use. Okay. Well, let's put this out here to process. Then let's lower the budget back down to 100. So our processing speed is now a lot better. I want to say, I hope. Garbage, 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 garbage. Where are you? Services. Oh my. Oh my. Where are you? Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on with our textures here? Calm down, game. Alright, processing speed is better now. You're able to keep up. So let's speed this up a little bit. So our storage amount is going down slightly. Ever so slightly. Hey, experience all 4 seasons by building city and climate with... Ah, look at that. It's starting to snow again. Alright. Cool, that stored amount is going down. Our processing speed is going faster. And the snow has come in. So what better way to end the night than overlooking our snowy city? Looks great, right? I just found out about the photo mode. It's a cinematic camera, video, timeline, video. Oh, snap! See what I did there? This is cool. Curves, capture curves, moving a timeline, adjusting keys, deleting keys. I may have to look at that again. So cinematic mode. What do I do? How do I get out of here? Stop. I don't know what I just did. I'll have to figure this out. This is kind of... This is actually kind of cool. Toggle orbit mode. Whoa. Even with the mechanical keyboard, it's still kind of fast. I want to slow down that speed. Anywho. There it is. There we go. There's our city. There's... we need to name it something or other. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name of the city. What shall we name it, Ville? There we go. There's What Shall We Name It, Ville, folks. Thank you again for joining in on tonight's live stream. Dylan, as always, it's a pleasure, buddy. Leo, if you're still watching, hope work is going better for you this week. And it's not too crazy. For all you returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the continued support. And for new subscribers, or if you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, don't forget to hit that button. And thanks for the support. As always, I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye, everybody. Bye.